Hey, YouTube kittens! It's Cat the Cat! Again, the lighting is not perfect, but I'm streaming this from my phone right now because this is the easiest thing to do because I would just stuck my phone onto the mirror, so I have the mirror and I can get ready with me. You can get ready with me today. So, let's do this! Wow, we already started off on a really, really good start. I can see there's already a donation up here. Wow, thank you so much. That is from UY7. Thank you so much! Well, everyone was waiting for it. So, Christmas it is. Christmas is coming up soon, guys, and today I am just quickly gonna go and get ready with me. I'm gonna have a different makeup style from last time, and while we're at it, I'm also gonna tell you a couple of things that happened at the other shoot. Some really weird things happened the other day. 3 things in a row, so that was really random. Anyways, so let's get ready together. Adora is saying, hope lots of people send her Christmas donations. Oh, that would be lovely. I'd love that. That'd be very, very cool. King Kazuma is here as well. UY7 one more time. Thank you very much for starting that live stream off. And can you see? I'm wearing my cozy one. Da 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 da. It's like the warmest thing right now because it's very cold outside. I haven't dressed in Lolita yet because the next thing that's gonna happen is I came from sorting out some really important paperwork this morning, got up really, really early, came back, now I'm getting changed, putting on the makeup, and then I'm heading straight out to shoot again, so that's why. Everything is a bit busy, but yes, here we go, so I'm just gonna chat while we are at it, and you can chat with me while we're at it, and hopefully everything will work out. I'm just very scared. I have the feeling this phone might just fall off sometime during the live stream. If it does, you know why you're suddenly like seeing my floor and all the dust bunnies. No, not that bad for dust bunnies right now, but there might be one or the other one under the bed that I'm sitting on right now. So yeah. Thank you, by the way, for everyone who already pushed the like button. Makes a big change. As a YouTuber, someone pushes the like button. It brings me lots of happiness, and it doesn't cost you anything. So yeah, push the like button. Do you like your new apartment? I think it has some advantages to my last place because my last place has some very weird setups that sooner or later I need to show you guys. And the current place here, however, is made of wood, which has the disadvantages that it is not as stable as a house built out of concrete. You hear sounds more, and I think it's also just as cold as it is outside because the walls are thin. Like the window isn't double glazed. That's not a thing you see much in Japan. So I always feel a little bit like yeah, whatever the temperature outside is the temperature inside, which means yeah. It's not that warm. Here we go. So, hello from Ontario, Canada. How's your day going? Going so far, being really busy with like sorting out the paperwork and similar things. But I hope that by this time or soonish everything will be sorted. Well, anything is actually sorted, so I don't think I have to go there again. The paperwork is sorted out, so I feel accomplished today. That's the word. I feel accomplished today. The next thing I just need to do is like head over to Ask Japanese and do an Ask Japanese shoot today. Yes. There we go. So, no, I just realized the makeup palette that I wanted to use is not right next to me. Hold on. Don't run away. Hold on. 1 second. Whee! Of course I forgot to bring the makeup palette that I was gonna use. Here we are. So I'm going again with the Too Faced eyeshadow palette. It's been doing me great service, yes. Stephanie is also saying, I love Too Faced, yes. And also it smells so good, it smells so sweet. You can already tell that I've been using this one quite a lot. It's been doing me great service, and it shall continue to do so, in my opinion, so. Yeah, my friend Carol gave me this one as a Christmas present a while ago, and ever since then I've been getting quite a lot of use out of it, so that's definitely a good one to have in your thing. I enjoy your videos. The first time I subscribed to your channel. Whee! I always feel like I'm touring Japan from my apartment. Hey! My professor says I have no accent when I speak Japanese. Congratulations, you're doing something right. Yes. Thank you very much for subscribing. I feel like I'm coming so close because the mirror is right behind where the phone is. So if I'm coming a little bit too close to you, I'm sorry. Also, it's very dry and wet. Like, it changes right now in Tokyo, the weather, it changes between dry and wet, which means either my skin is totally dried out or way too moisturized. It's really weird right now. I'm trying to detox a little bit, but it's difficult. So I had some nettle tea the other day and just trying to detox a little bit because right now my skin isn't the best. It's not adapting as well to the weather condition as I wish it was. Oof. And oh, I can see loads of you have really, really cold weather already. Oh, Kazuma is going to sleep. Good night, Kazuma. Minus 35 degrees in Canada? Minus 35 degrees Celsius? That sounds terrible. Don't invite me over for tea unless you have a really hot oven and lots of cookies. Okay, I'll come if they're okay. I'll change my mind. I'll come over if they're Lucky Charms. Canadian Lucky Charms. Or if you make me poutine, I'll be there. I'll visit you. Because poutine is like the loveliest thing ever, and I wish we could have poutine cheese here, but we don't. There's no way to get hold of poutine cheese in Japan. You literally, it's like, you can't even get it into the country. I don't know a single place that sells poutine cheese. Minus 35 in the Arctica. Minus 3 where Seshi is. Okay, I will probably have to stop complaining because in Japan we have just a nippy 8 degrees right now. It's not that cold yet. As of yet. Ooh, minus 20, 35, no 20, minus 1 in Ontario. Oof, you have a lot of nippy chilly temperatures. But then again, you guys probably have central heating, which is what we don't get here in Japan. There's I don't know a single place that has central heating. Everything is just heated with air conditioning. Generally, not that good, not in my opinion at least. So, just mixing up a couple of colors here right now, seeing how this is going. What is everyone doing for Christmas, guys? Do you have any cool Christmas plans? Let me know. So I'm trying to put a little bit more of a shine and a little bit more darkness here on the lid. Your hair is beautiful, really? Thank you. I haven't styled it yet. It looks right now a little bit not prepared for going out yet, but it should be in a moment once we get there. Don't know yet what you're doing for Christmas? I am going to see my mama cat because she needs me right now, so I will be going and see mama cat. And I can't wait to hold her and give her a real big hug. I miss her already. Watching dramas, baking, and hanging out. Sounds like a real good plan for Christmas. So here, I'm gonna pick my favorite one is actually here. This is like a sparkly gold one here. You can see my air conditioning in the mirror. Yay! And this one makes like a real nice shiny effect as well. Everything just looks nice and shiny. There we go. There we go. My favorite out of all of those in there. Ooh, why? Behind of the scenes. Thank you, why, for your donation. Thank you. Why 7? Why? Nip, nip. So it's hot in Miami all year. Woo. Still battling the flu. Get well soon. Don't get the flu battle. Get out of the flu battle. Win the flu battle. Too Faced Mr. Beck's shimmer eyeshadow. It does, right? They do. So good. Turkey for dinner? Opening presents and having family time. That sounds like a good plan. So I guess if it's turkey, that you're probably from the US, right? Because I think the turkey is a very US kind of dish to have for Christmas. US or Canada, maybe? Whee! Okay, trying to get this down a little bit, maybe a bit too bright. Ah, my family's German, so we open gifts on Christmas Eve rather than Christmas Day. Same here. That's the exact same thing I'm going to be doing. Don't forget to push the like button, those who just joined in. Don't forget to push the like button, please. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doo-doo. Here we are. I was already thinking of like putting on some music, and then I realized it's probably all not royalty free, and then I get flagged, so no music this time, but next time I might just download some YouTube tunes that are okay to play, so you can see those. You can listen a little bit to music. Cute headband. Yes, right? I got it from Adora. Adorable, right? Quite a lot of people are like messaging right now that you're having turkey for Christmas. See, if you can't guess what we're having for Christmas, you're definitely gonna you're definitely gonna get a good point. Oh, Adora! What are the best German holiday desserts? Oh, thank you so much for your donation, Adora. Adora, you're amazing. Adora, you're adorable. Happy Christmas, Adora. Thank you so much. Adora, yay. Thank you so much. What is the best Christmas holiday dessert? I think a thing that the Japanese people love a lot are Baumkuchen. It's like tree cake, and those ones you can, in theory, get all through the year. But to be honest, you really only get them easily in stores around Christmas, and that's when it's definitely worth to grab some of those. They have like, they bake them. There's like a roll. Like imagine a roll. And then I put one layer of dough on, and then I bake it all the way around, and I put another layer of dough on, and then I bake it all around. And because they keep layering it up, if you cut it like this, it would look like the rings of a tree, because it's like baked and cross areas. And that one is called Baumkuchen tree cake, and that one is difficult to make, impossible to make in a normal household, but very, very tasty. And German Lebkuchen is completely different from the gingerbread you know in other countries, so definitely I can recommend trying that too. I hope that answered your question, Adora. So yes. Oh my god, that brush, right? Da-da-da. Yeah, today I'm layering it up a little bit with the chocolatey colors. Now, it is a little bit hard to tell though how this will look in real light, because I have my studio light set up here, but I think we're doing okay. Now I want to have a little bit more of a darker touch. I feel like this is almost a little bit too bright, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of dark in the corners here. Lunar Sailor Moon, yes, that's the headband. You spotted it right, you spotted it right. Whee! I think you're a great interviewer, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Thank you for coming all the way over here. How did you find your way over to my channel from the interview channel? Oh, Anime Wings is here. Hi. Oh, Anime Wings, Adora, King Kazma, and many, many, many others are actually my Patreons. If you're curious to find out what I have extra content I produce on Patreon, then come over and find my Patreon, because we've been doing quite a lot of fun things. The next Christmas parcels are right now on the way to my Patreon, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how you guys will like those. So yeah. Ooh, here we go. This is getting more and more into shape. I am glad this is winning shape. Getting a little bit more there. Here we go. I think I need a little bit more of a change. I'm not 100% satisfied with this yet. Just layer it a little bit more. I'm usually used to the big red eyeshadow that I have in the corners of my eyes. And today I don't think I can do that, because later on I am also going for a formal meeting. So if I go a little bit over the top, then it would be a little bit tough. Adora's been saying the Patreon packages are indeed very cool. Oh, I'm so glad you like them. Everyone was so happy. I'm so happy too. Oh, Roberto Alicia has donated $10. Thank you, Roberto. Roberto, yay! Roberto, thank you so much. Roberto, Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas. How do you keep your skin so shiny? Well, it shouldn't be that shiny. This is because the studio lights are on and it hasn't settled quite yet. I'm using this one, usually Most Labo. That's I tried about 10 different types of BB creams, and all of them didn't work with my skin. All of them make my skin too dry, even if I wear moisturizers underneath. So this is, funnily enough, this is like not as expensive as some of the other ones I tried. This works the best with my skin so far. I tried so many of the Japanese products, nothing worked. This one works. So that's why at the start it will look a little bit shiny, but in a few moments it will like calm down, and when I go out it usually dries perfectly without making my skin look dry. So that's why I always use that one. A lot of people ordering KFC for Christmas. Yes! Yes, that's a thing in Japan. Japanese Christmas is KFC and Christmas cake, which is usually a strawberry shortcake. Everyone is wondering why. It seemed to be that just at the time when Christmas became a thing here, KFC was doing a real good commercial thing, and yeah. And they just managed to convince people that, yeah, Christmas, West End, people have chicken or turkey. Since you can't have chicken or turkey, or, you know, most people don't even have an oven, how about you come and have Christmas at Kentucky? Christmas equals Kentucky, and somehow people bought it, and it's worked out, and it's a huge, huge thing, and everyone has Kentucky Fried Chicken for Christmas. Excuse me, but since we're at the topic of dryness, just running the air conditioning right now, and my lips are so dry, so I always have this little tube here of Vaseline. And you know what? I'm not sure, it might be easy for you to get hold of Vaseline. This one is the hardest thing to find. I sometimes like spend months not finding it, and when I find it I buy like 3 of them because they're really good, they're really handy. Otherwise they give you just the tins, and I don't always want to touch the tins when I'm like out. Oh, best thing for moisture. Ooh. Do you like tattoos? Oh, really? I think it really depends on. I think a couple of my friends have some really cool ones that mean a lot to them. I also know, I think one person I know has like one that just says write, or like writing, to remind her that she should always be creating. Or some people have like motivational slogans, or things that help them, things that remind them of a loved one. So I think in that way it's a real cool thing. I, however, will probably never get a tattoo because in Japan right now there's still a big discrimination against tattoos, which means if you have a tattoo, you cannot go to any hot springs apart from maybe special ones that now allow it. No hot springs, no swimming pools, no adventure pools, and you can't even go to beaches because even on beaches they'll say tattoos are not allowed. So at this point in time, I really don't think I'll be getting one. But I'm not against tattoos as such, because I think if they mean something special to you, then it's a real cool thing. Even if it's a small one, yes, even small ones. Sometimes some people can get away hiding them, but many, even like Japanese girls have said like they have one and it is not that big, and even still they got like told off and they had to hide it. If it's the size that you can hide the tattoo under like a patch, they sometimes sell tattoo hiding patches in summer in Don Quixote, then it's fine, but generally it's a no. It's very frowned upon. Yeah. Lolita fashion can have tattoos? Well, there's no rule around that. Also, you pretty much cover up your body, so it doesn't really matter, no one really sees it, but I think a couple of Lolitas I know have tattoos. Wee. So, didn't know that. Thanks for the information. Yeah, just be careful. I know if you have a tattoo and if you want to come to Japan and want to maybe bathe or similar like that, there is a page apparently recently where you can look it up, and they will allow, it's like specific onsens and hot springs that are catering towards people who have tattoos. So it's like foreigner friendly, tattoo friendly places, but it's not that common. So yeah, don't just walk into it. Another reason for this is tattoos were also a symbol of the Japanese gangs and mafia in that case, so the Yakuza, and that's what the negative image is still there. But obviously nowadays young people will wear it for fashion, but the negative stigma is still there. The idea is that, for example, if a family with children wants to go to an onsen, and in the onsen lots of people with big tattoos are sitting, they will not come again because they're scared. So that's another reason why it's very frowned upon. But times are changing. Many young Japanese people that we interviewed have said that they would love for things to change because they agree, and even young people right now in Japan are starting to have tattoos as a fashion statement and not to align to some kind of gangs or something. Yes. Did you ever go to a language school? No, not really. I think the most important is it doesn't matter which school you go to, and it doesn't really matter what teachers you have if you learn Japanese. What matters is you and how consistent you are learning, which means get yourself a book, sit down, and don't just do it once a week. You can go to the best language school in the world. If you only go there 1 day a week, you will slowly, only very slowly improve. So the most important thing for you is to sit down, do something, do a little bit day by day, and incorporate language into your life. So, and that's how I started. I got myself a good book. I studied as much as I could, went it up and down, practiced it when I could, and you don't need a language school. Now, I'm sure many of you have great language schools. If you go to one, that's good. If you can get the extra support, just what I'm saying, I never really went to one. I had like 1-2 odd classes here and there, but I never really went consistently to a language school or a university or anything. It's do it yourself. Just make it happen. If you wouldn't want to make it happen, just make it happen yourself. Yep. It's all about you being passionate and working hard and being consistent. Is one of the things I highly believe in. Also, on that point, it depends on also what you want to do. If you want to hear this, you have someone saying reading and writing. If you really want to be good at reading and writing, then definitely get some good teachers who can help you with that. But I know quite a lot of people that can either do one or the other. So there seems to be many people who can either speak well but don't read and write so well, or read and write and don't speak so well. It depends on also what you want to do in the future. Do you want to, talk with people, or do you want to read Japanese books? What's your preference, If you have a good class that helps you teach stuff, that's great, but you don't have to have a class. There you go. When is your next trip around Tokyo? Well, for now, what I'm trying to do is creating a lot of stock for me being able to go to Christmas, to go to Germany for Christmas. So right now we are filming a lot, and we're trying to make enough videos so you have something nice to watch when I'm in Germany. So the director is helping me out with that. We've been trying to film a lot of videos and lots of interviews this week. So there will be enough stock so I can go home and see my mom. So there's no big trips planned for now, because my big trip is going to be able to go and see my mom for about 10 days in Germany, which I'm very, very grateful for, because right now she needs me. So I need to be going there. Will you be filming while you're in Germany? That's a good question. I will maybe try. Maybe I'll do a video, but I can't live stream because my internet won't be good. I know already my internet won't be good. Kathy Cat, if everyone wants to meet you personally, do you welcome them? Well, usually what I get quite a lot is like people just find me on the streets of Harajuku when we're filming. And if it's a day when it's not so busy, sometimes we say like, hey, we have time, let's go for tea, or let's take a picture. Even just like a quick moment. I always have time for pictures and for saying hi. So definitely. Come and say hi when you can. Always happy to meet you guys. Always happy. So I'm trying. I think my my eyeliner is drying out a little bit. Woo, I feel like I have so much forehead right now. Oh, Superfist is saying bumping into you was the highlight of my last trip. Getting to know you was an absolute highlight for me. So I'm really glad when I get the chance to meet people. And yeah, Superfist just said, Superfist met me, and it was really good. It was really good. We're really glad I got to meet you. Have I been to Miami? No, I wish. Fancy Cyborg Girl, fan of Cyborg Girl. I'm so sorry, fan of Cyborg Girl. $2, thank you so much. Fan of Cyber Girl, thank you so much. Happy Christmas. I would like to learn Japanese. We'll do it. See, that's the exact thing that I've been thinking. You said I would like to learn Japanese. When I was just in school, I was like, I would like to learn Japanese, but I'm never going to make it. It was so sad. But you know what? In the end, the most important thing was just doing it. Just getting up, getting a book, and going for it, and doing a little bit every day. Do a little bit before you go to sleep, do a little bit before you wake up, and consistency is going to be your best friend when you want to learn a language. And also fun, watch anime with subtitles and listen to the Japanese language, and maybe even later on when you feel more confident, put on the subtitles in Japanese. So watch Japanese anime with Japanese subtitles to just see what kind of kanji they're using and stuff. Have fun with it, but also try and stick with it. Consistency is really hard, and once you start working in Japan or working anywhere, it's even harder. So if you have the time, especially if you're studying, use that time so you can, you know, use more time towards the things you really want to learn as well. That's what I did with Dragon Ball Z, right? I have vocabulary books and I tried to read manga in Japanese. I have a goal of passing all the JLPT. Good goal, keep at it. Do you like cereals other than Lucky Charms? I generally like the very German cereals, or German cereals are like packed with like nutrients and stuff, but they're really hard to get hold of. Like there is not really a cereal culture here in Japan, so it's generally really difficult for me to get hold of good, nice cereals. So yes. Also fan of Cyborg Girl. Nice picture of Alita. I've read the first series of Alita. I've read the manga. Such a cool story. Also, it's always very bittersweet and kind of sad, but I love Alita. So thank you for the donation and cool profile picture. Have I ever tried taking JLPT? Yes, I've taken the JLPT before they changed the level to the N JLPT level. So I've taken it now. How many times? I don't know. I'm at N2 right now. I'm aiming to. Maybe when I find time to go also towards N1. But like I said, once you're actually working, it's really hard to make time for studying. Like, I haven't even had time to finish my lunch right now. But yes. Oh, thank you for everyone who pushed the like button. Please don't forget to push the like button. I love your vlogs. When's the next one? It depends. Oh, almost dropped it. We're safe. We're safe. The next one for Taiwan should come up soon. When I was in Taiwan, Taiwan was so good. I really enjoyed looking back at the Taiwan ones. Obviously, the Taiwan vlog that came up last was actually from the other year, so I'm trying to catch up on really important videos I haven't had the time on working at yet. So please stay tuned. I like my vlogs too. I like just going out and seeing places. So yes. Like my nice lunch. I ate half of my nice lunch sandwich. Ooh, half of it, and the other half I'm eating after the stream. Oh, Little Rose Planet is here. Hi, May. So Little Rose Planet, May actually invited me over to Taiwan, so that's where I was just talking about the Taiwan vlog. So yes, the next Taiwan vlog is on the way. It's in the editing process. Should go up fairly soon. Whee! Whew, did your lunch? Well, I got my paperwork sorted, and after I got my paperwork sorted, I grabbed myself a real nice sandwich, and I was like, first of all, I stood at the store and I was like, am I gonna buy this? And I was like, nah, okay, maybe not. Like, it's a very nice sandwich. Maybe I should just go home and make myself some pasta. But then I thought, I don't have time to make myself pasta today. I'm very, very busy. So I just got myself the sandwich. So my lunch is in theory sponsored by my Patreon. So thank you, Patrons, for paying my lunch for me. So I'm less of a hungry kitty. I'll finish my second part of my sandwich after I finish the makeup. I didn't want to munch on stream, so otherwise it becomes a mukbang. Oh, I forgot. I needed to tell you something. So the other day, something really weird happened. So we were filming in Harajuku, and we went for our lunch break, the director and I, and while having lunch, or like after having our lunch, I go to the ladies, you know, and I'm standing in front of the mirrors at the ladies just fixing my hair, and suddenly the cubicle behind me opens, and a guy walks out. It was just that moment when he turned around and looked at me, and he went like, ah! And I turned around and looked at him, was like, ah! We both were like staring at each other, going like, ah! It was just like, he was like, oh! I was like, ah! And then he was like, no, you were in the wrong place. Like, he was like trying to tell me that I was in the men's, and I was like, what? And he opened the door and pointed at the door, and on the door in big letters it said, woman. And I was like, and he was like, so sorry. Yep, that happened. Yeah, that was really, really weird. But I found that one moment when we both like looked at each other and were scared was really funny, because we were like, what's wrong? Also, meaning he came out of the cubicle, which means which means he came in there, he finished his business, and then realized even if I wouldn't have been there, he would have just like finished his business and like walked out of the ladies' rooms without ever knowing that he had been using the ladies' rooms. So yeah, that was surprising. I mean, like generally, sometimes in Japan there are bathrooms that are gender mixed, anyways. But I think it was just that one moment when we saw each other and we were just scared that one or the other was in the wrong place. So yeah, that was one thing that happened. Then I'm topping this up. This hasn't finished yet. So when I came back, we started shooting again. I put my cute little bag down. And after we started filming for a while, I look at my bag and there's just like a streak going down my bag, and I'm just like, looked at the director and I was like, that's bird poo, isn't it? He's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, no, I think a bird just pooped on my bag. They're like, oh great, same day. This happened on the same day. So I'm like, great. So I got myself some tissues. It wasn't big, but it was just like, great. This bird poop in my bag. So I wiped up the bag, got it all clean, and like disinfected and stuff like that. I was like, okay, right, this is a day. Okay, but you know, then we finished our shoot and I was like, good, okay, everything's good. And I was just about to live stream, actually. I wanted to live stream from the illuminations, the light up in Shibuya after the live stream, and that's when it started pouring. It started raining, really big driplets, and I was like, okay, right, I guess that's not happening. So since it started raining, I went back home and set up my Twitch live stream. So when I arrived at my station, it was still absolutely pouring. Like, seriously pouring. So I was like, okay, I don't have an umbrella. Usually I always have my cute little fold-up umbrella with me, but I didn't expect rain at all, so I didn't have my fold-up umbrella with me. And it's like 10 minutes from the station to my place. So I was like, what do I do? And then I started contemplating with myself, because like the nearest store, the umbrella was like 400 yen, which is not much, but at the same time, I was like, I don't want to spend 400 yen on an umbrella right now, because I really need to watch a little bit my spendings at this point. So I started contemplating, but it was raining so strongly that I was like, okay, I'm gonna get my Lolita dress ruined if I just walk in this rain. So I went into the store, stood in line, it was a bit of a line, got myself the umbrella. Finally, she took off the tag. I'm like, yes, thank you very much. I'm gonna use this straight away. And when I walked out and I put up the umbrella, I was like, you know what? I did the right thing, because it's protecting me, it's protecting my health, it's protecting my address. The only thing that would really annoy me is if it stopped raining now. Which it did. Like, literally right then. It was just one of those days. It was just one of those days, I think. But I thought, you know what? This at least will make a fun story to tell you guys. So that was one of those days, and I don't know why. Oh, by the way, one of my colleagues gave me this one from Mac. Yay! Look, I have posh blush now, because she said she never uses it, so she gave me her posh blush. Posh blush. Chato the Bear is here. Hi, Kathy. I have Chato the Bear. Have you seen my Instagram stories? I have a new housemate. He's called Bear Bear. You're gonna love it. Yes. So, yes, Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. And also, I'm streaming right now with the iVideo Wi-Fi. If you're curious about that one, so far I've been testing it. I'm gonna test it till the end of January and see how I like it. And there's a link down below. Be sure to click the link if you're curious about getting yourself a portable Wi-Fi in Japan, because you cannot expect there to be Wi-Fi when you come, which I realized through very big mistakes, unfortunately. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's not much free Wi-Fi around here in Tokyo. I wish there was, but there isn't, so it's best and most reliable to get yourself a little Wi-Fi and carry that around, and they can share it with friends, and you can also use it with your computer and stuff. So yes, check out the link, it's down below. I think you also get like a little bit of money off if you use my code. Whoop, 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 plug, plug, plug. I'm not getting paid by them, but I'm testing out their Wi-Fi for a 3-month period, so we'll be seeing how it works. And so far, it hasn't let me down. Everything is good. The streaming quality right now is good. We're doing good. Everything's good. There we go. Ooh! Final Cyber Girl Matilda Lost, thank you, thank you. Anna, Cyber Girl, thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Does it rain a lot in Japan? A lot less than it does in for example, Germany or Europe. There are many, many wonderful, bright, clear days. I must say I'm always very, very happy when I see that. And generally, I think rain. There's a rainy season. During the rainy season, it will rain a lot in Japan. But once that rainy season is over, generally, it's not that rainy. But when it is rainy, then it's rainy. I usually always carry a little parasol in my bag, like a little cute umbrella, because it not only protects me from the rain but also from the sun, because the sun can get very, very intense in summer in Japan, so you want to have lots of sun protection if you have fair skin like I do. So this is just a little simple basic makeup thing. There we go. This is me today. Now you need to protect me by reminding me to switch this off. You are all part of this right now. Don't forget to remind me to switch this off. How did the typhoons affect you this year? Well, luckily I wasn't around when it happened, and at the time my place is also okay. But big issue is a couple of stores I used to go to and stuff were set underwater. So yeah. So there's usually where I, for example, go to get my Lucky Bags. That place is currently absolutely not, you can't get there anymore because it was set underwater, it was flooded, and they're trying to rebuild it at this point in time. I know, right? I'm absolutely shocked too. Hold on, I'm gonna try and do the fringe next. Whoop. Yeah, you know, need some fringe help here. Getting there. If you made a comment and you really want to have an answer, and I missed it, let me know. Just ask one more time. Bloop, 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 bloop. Taiwan is a special place for me, so I was glad to see you enjoyed it. What was your favorite food there? Oh man, everything was so good in Taiwan. Taiwanese food is like the most amazing thing. Everything is just so tasty. I do like the meat. There's like meat on top of rice, but also I don't quite remember what the name was. Maybe May, if you're still watching, it was like rice, sticky rice that is in a triangle leaf, and inside it has like eggs and stuff, and you usually eat those at festivals. It was so good. I loved it so much. It tasted so rich. Yes, that was very good. Oof. Here we go. Yeah, my hair is getting a little bit fluffy right now because it looks like today is another very cloudy day, but it's not supposed to rain, but I'm not sure if I'll let myself get fooled this time. I think I might take my little fold-up umbrella with me. Have you ever heard of Oreo candy canes? Someone gave me some of the other day. I never heard of them. Sounds amazing. Mario Balanthi says, my last name is like Valentine's Day. First time. My last name is like Valentine's Day. First time. Thank you, Mario! Thank you, Mario! Merry Christmas, Mario! Valentine. Valentine! Oh no, I got it! I got it! Valentine. That is actually really cool. Is that your real name? That sounds like a real cool, like a game character or like a story character. I'm totally like really excited about this right now. Valentine, that's really cool. First time paying, I mean. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mario. Happy Christmas. Oh, May from Little Rose Planet is saying she thinks the dish I really like is a rice dumpling. Yes, I think it was something like that. It tasted so good. I loved it so much. Oh, but everything else was so good too. I even tried the smelly tofu. It's like fermented tofu. I was brave. That video is coming up soon, by the way. Is Ichiran a good place to eat? Ichiran is very popular, especially for introverts, because it's the ramen place where you don't necessarily have to interact with people. You have like a little wall between. Ichiran is a introverts ramen place. Also, you can like decide how strong you want to have your broth, and I think the whole thing where you can pick what you really want to eat, customize it, goes really, really well with foreign tourists a lot as well. You stand in line a lot, but Ichiran is good, but I would also try other ramen places because I think many people are just going to Ichiran and they really miss out on the real other cool ramen places. Whew. Do you travel a lot to other countries? This year we went in January to Thailand, in October to Taiwan, and in between we traveled a lot in the country. So in Japan we were having a lot of travel shoots. Ooh. And now there goes me not finding my brush. Maybe if I'm lucky I have my brush here in my bag so I don't need to go and grab it. No! Can't find me brush. Me brush. Can't find. Let's see if I can maybe try this without, because I don't want to leave you guys alone. Yosh. Okay, here we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Hitting like a oh, everyone's talking about how major storms that are happening, guys. Please stay careful where you're coming. Be prepared. Yeah, I've been talking with my patrons as well about I probably should start getting myself an earthquake kit, because Japan is supposed to get hit by a large earthquake within the next couple of years, and the likeliness of it is rising pretty much every day. So I'm like, This doesn't sound good. I should probably be prepared and have at least like an earthquake emergency kit. So if you guys have something, some like natural disasters, or your area is prone to natural disasters, please also be prepared. I know I'm just talking about it. I need to get myself an emergency kit. I've been looking at several ones this week as well, just to make sure we're all staying safe and happy. Oh, Get the Cat Goods on Amazon wishlist if you want to protect her from natural disasters. That is a good point, actually. I'm gonna put my Amazon wishlist somewhere on my social media so you guys can find it if you want to give me a Christmas present. Hee wee. Here we go. Everything is just better with the right fringe. I mean, just look at it. The right fringe. Do you want me to send you a New Zealand emerging checklist, or do you want to make your own? Actually, I've seen a couple of packs online, but if you have a checklist, send me that anyways, because I'd like to top up my emergency pack once I have one, with other things as well, because obviously no emergency pack has everything you want. Ooh, flip. Here we go. Yeah, many of you people are writing that they never had an earthquake. Well, in Japan, generally, the earthquakes aren't that big and that bad when there's one for like the ones that have happened so far, to me at least. But when a big one happens, then it's really serious, because Tokyo is so populated, and once a lot of people lose access to flowing water, electricity and food, I think things can get very, very dramatic in a very short time. NHK actually has recently done a drama about it as well, what would happen if the big earthquake was to hit Tokyo. And to make, at the same time, obviously to be entertaining, because it was a story, but at the same time also to raise awareness, especially with the younger generation, to be prepared for when the earthquake comes, because many people still don't quite know exactly what to do. You know, obviously when you're a student and you're in school, everyone's looking out for you, but once you are in the age where you start working by yourself, you need to know what to do in case the big earthquake hits. Wow, I'm loving your look, thank you. Here we go. There we go. This is getting into shape. Oh, there we go. This looks a lot more like I like it to look. But recently my hair is getting so fuzzy again, and it's not supposed to be this fuzzy, but recently I'm struggling with the fuzziness of my hair a little bit. Let's see if I can calm it down a little bit. Woohoo. What do I use for Twitch streams? I just saw HGuy Error replying to someone else. My green screen, yes, I use it for my Twitch streams a lot. Haha. Oh, Sebas92. Sebas92. Thank you very much for the donation. Merry Christmas to you. Have you ever been to South America? No, and to be honest, I've only been to Canada and to Houston, and that's about it so far. But I would love to see more of America. I think I need to become a bit of a bigger and more famous YouTuber in order to get invited, but I'd love to definitely go. Like, I am totally up for going to different places and visiting new people, making new friends, meeting my kittens everywhere. I love traveling. and I love meeting people. Also, I'm a hard worker. Once I'm there, I'll do a lot of content. Wee-hee! Which part of Canada? I went to Edmonton for the wedding of a friend of mine. Yes, that was actually this year. Where I was thinking about it now, that was this year. Huh. Time flies. Do you have a Twitch channel? What is it called? My Twitch channel is called Can You Play It Cat? But instead of the word you, it's just you. Like the U letter. So Can You Play It Cat? And that's me. So if you look at that up. Also, it should be linked on my profile. So if you go to my profile or my about page, there should be a link to my Twitch as well. Recently, I've been streaming Pokemon and I've been playing with my viewers, so we've been trading Pokemon and we have been doing some Dynamax battles. That was fun. I enjoyed that quite a lot. Also, my kittens know a lot more about Pokemon right now. so my kittens have to help me, like Steffi and HCar Era had to explain quite a lot of things to me, how to work the system, but it's working. So, Mr. Tracy with me, introvert, YouTube, my TV. Yes, introvert is cute. Lots of my friends say introverts. It's not a bad thing. Go, Winnipeg is better than Edmonton. Go to Winnipeg. I wish next time I can go. I have quite a lot of cute kittens in Canada as well. I got once a Canada Care Parcel, which I loved. So here we go. So I think the hair is getting a little bit in shape through this one here, the fluffy bit. I can't do. Oh! Oh! Player X, thank you so much for a very generous donation. Wow! Merry Christmas. Okay, this is a high donation, so I will spoil you all with a Christmas song now. Have a great Christmas with your family. Thank you, Player X. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and now, since this was a big donation, I'm gonna go and randomly go with some Japanese Christmas songs, because I know one. Sing it, girl. Okay. 恋人は Santa Claus 本当の Santa Claus ドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥドゥ恋人は Santa Claus 背の高い Santa Claus 雪の街から来る This is actually one of the Christmas songs that I found out that is a very Japanese Christmas song, and it is about a girl, or a woman actually, who sings it to that lover that she only meets once a year, Santa Claus. So apparently she's his girlfriend, and he's very tall, stuff like that. Yeah, with that one I can get a gifty for Mama Cat, from a Mama Cat, yes. Valentine is asking me how this works with YouTube. So if you, for example, donate to YouTube, YouTube will take the donations, they take a little cut, and then they send it to me. And so it arrives at, so I'll get it next month as a gift from you guys. So thank you so much for your donations. Yeah, this is how it works, in case you weren't sure. Thank you for donating anyways. Yes, Michael Valentine. You should do more karaoke. Actually, yes, I enjoyed doing the karaoke for my birthday. I did that on my birthday, and on my birthday I did karaoke, and people could donate if they wanted to have a certain song. I might actually do that again. That was really fun, but next time I'll probably pick a place where I can actually yeah, last time I wasn't really able to figure out the machine so well, the karaoke machine. Guys, what did I tell you to remind me of? What did I tell you to remind me of? Yeah, I'm waiting now in the comments. To switch off the thing, right? Yes, turn it off. I need to turn it off now. Which one is it again? Ah. Proof it's off. My house is gonna be fine. It's unplugged. It's not only turned off, I unplugged it. We're safe. We're safe. So yeah, that was my Get Ready With Me today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you so much for that big donation. I think for that one I should bring another Christmas song out. Christmas song. Which Christmas song shall I do? Player X, if you're there, you can make a wish. And I can try to sing that one, if you're there. Otherwise, which one would I go for? I know which one. Santa baby, slip a stable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl, Santa honey, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, there's one thing. Oh no, there's so many things that she says in that one. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in so much. That was lots of fun. Next time I will try and have maybe songs set up. Actually, yeah, a Christmas sing-along. You know what? We should do that next week. You know what? You gave me a good idea. I'll do a Christmas sing-along next week somehow. Maybe without karaoke, but generally like a Christmas sing-along or something. I'll do that. Let's do that. I want to do that. Let's do that. I'm up for it. Thank you for giving me the idea, guys. So let me do that next week, because I will have to do, or want to do, one more stream before I go to Germany. So stay tuned for that one. The notifications will go out very, very shortly. So please make sure that you are on my Instagram so you can see it. My Instagram is CanYou, again with just the letter U. Can you do it cat all together, and that usually in my Instagram stories you'll find out when the next stream is. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for everyone who pushed the like button, and especially for everyone who gave me donations, especially Player X. That was a very generous donation. I can buy a cute Christmas present from my mumsy now. Or me and my mom are gonna have a good time with that one. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for your time, and I hope I catch you soon for another Christmas stream. Thank you. See you soon. Thank you so much.